Welcome back, everybody. It's Quick Eats with Reliable. Today, we're going to be making bacon-wrapped stuffed potatoes. Okay, so let me introduce the ingredients. We got some shredded Colby Jack cheese. We got some thick-cut bacon, some heavy cream, pepper, salt, and I chopped up some green onion. We got 5 yellow potatoes, small ladle potatoes, like medium-sized potatoes. I think this is the perfect size for this recipe. Okay. And that's all we're gonna need. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna like poke these potatoes. Now, I've already cleaned them. Now let me tell you something about why do you poke potatoes? You know what I mean? So you poke them because potatoes are filled with so much water, and maybe, you know, it just, you know, it lowers the chances of the potato exploding. Now, for me, in my opinion, when I bake potatoes never exploded. But, you know, as you know, people say, like, if you don't poke them, and I see how so many people poking them all the time, been doing it for years, and they tell me, well, if you don't do it, the potato might explode, which it's never happened to me. It never happened to me, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna poke them, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and poke them, and just if I can just make sure that doesn't happen to me. All right, guys, so we're done poking our potatoes. Okay, so we're done poking our potatoes. Now what we wanna do, we wanna oil them up. Probably like a teaspoon, not that much. You don't really need that much. Yeah, probably like a teaspoon, okay? Okay, so let's add some crushed black pepper. Okay, that should be good right there. Okay, step that to the side. You can use, you know, that other pepper. I like using the crushed black pepper. I think it's, I use that on pretty much all my recipes. You know what I mean? I think it's just better that way. All right, we add a little bit of salt. Okay, and I'm gonna hand mix this with my hand. I'll show you when I'm done hand mixing it. Let's put that to the side. It's because I just wanna make sure all of these potatoes, you know, really got that black pepper on it. I think it really makes a big difference. You know what I mean? This is mixed up pretty well. Okay, it's mixed up pretty well. All right, so we got it. We added the salt, we added the pepper, a little bit of oil. So right there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get yourself a sheet pan lined with some aluminum foil, and all you gotta do is just line your potatoes up like so. Right there on your sheet pan. I can spread them out. Okay, so this is going in the oven at 450 for 1 hour. All right, guys, so our potatoes are done at 450 for 1 hour. Okay, so what we're gonna do is get yourself a real good sharp knife. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut the top off of these potatoes, and then we're gonna take the insides out, dump it into this bowl. Very simple. I let them cool off a little bit because, you know, they were just steaming hot, you know. That way it can make it easier for me to take the insides out. Bam, first one's done. Let's try the second one. These potatoes are so soft, so you don't really need, you know, really don't need a real sharp knife. It's just, you know, if you want it, I thought it'd help a little bit. So here goes the third potato. Okay. All right, it's one of my favorite. I don't know what to call this. I mean, this could be an entree. I mean, you can eat it for dinner, but I guess you could say it's really probably more of an appetizer. But you know, call it whatever. I mean, I'm gonna eat it, so I know that. So we'll put this knife to the side. So I'll get a spoon, right, and I'm going to just scoop the inside. See how soft that is? So right temperature, right timing. 1 hour at 450. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and take all these the insides out of these potatoes, and then we'll start adding our other ingredients. Okay, guys. So we got the potatoes. You know, we got all the potatoes out of our baked potatoes. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and set this aside, and we're just gonna make our mixture. Okay, so So let's go ahead, start with, got some green onion here, okay? Just gonna go ahead and dump that in there, green onion. Never really been into green onion, you know, till just a little while back, but I find it just really delicious. Love me some green onion, so I add some black pepper. Okay, now you know with potatoes, you know, I wouldn't say you gotta like over season. I wouldn't say that, but you know, when you're dealing with potatoes, especially, you know, baked potatoes, kind of really hard to get, you know, them seasoned really well. You know, just sometimes they have no taste. So you want to make sure you season them well. Okay, so add some salt. So we got salt, black pepper. Okay, we got some shredded cheese. I would say, you know, add as much cheese to your liking. You know, I'd say it's probably about a cup. Add about a cup. That'll be good. Now, here's the thing. Now this mixture that we made, now we're only gonna fill 5 potatoes. It might be a little, you know, extra left over. You know what I mean? Might be a little extra left over, so you can use it as a dip. You know, that's pretty much what I do. It might be a little left over after we get done, you know, filling in our potatoes again. So you just get the spoon you were using, mix it up. It's that simple. It's that simple, guys. Okay. And so it's basically a loaded potato mixture. You know, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I think you can. Okay, so we got that all mixed up very well. We added the salt and pepper, the cheese, the milk, the green onion. So we bring our pan back, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add it to our potatoes. Okay, that's all you gotta do. Okay, so you don't want to fill it up too high, because remember, you're gonna wrap it. You're gonna still wrap it with bacon, and then we're gonna top it with some more cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish the rest of these, and then next we'll wrap it in our bacon. All right, guys. So we're done filling in our potatoes, as you can see. So we fill it in with our mixture, all 5 of them. You know what I mean? We don't want to like overflow, you know, overload the potatoes, you know, because we want to top it off with some more cheese. Okay. Right now, we're gonna wrap one of these with a slice of bacon. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's try this one. Okay. So we're gonna wrap this in bacon. So how are we gonna hold it together? Well, you just get a toothpick. Okay, so you got the bacon wrapped around the potato, just like that. Get yourself a toothpick, that's simple, and you just stick it in the side just like that. Guess what? It'll stick together. I've done this recipe plenty of times. All you gotta do, wrap it with the bacon, stick it with the toothpick on the side, and you're good. Okay, so now we're down to our last loaded potato wrapped with bacon, okay? So we got them all right here. This one kind of came loose. Let's put that one in there, okay? All right, so we got them all wrapped up. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna top it off with some cheese. Top it off with some more cheese, all right? Just a little finishing touches. Okay. So as we topped all our potatoes right here, this is going back in the oven at 450 for 45 minutes. All right, guys, so we're done right out of the oven. This sheet pan is kind of hot. I'm just gonna go ahead and place them on the plate. This is an appetizer plate. See, look at it. Oh yeah, got that crispy cheese on top. Yeah, that's exactly how we want it, man. Got that crispy bottom too with the potato, the bacon's cooked. Oh, this is gonna be real good. Easily come off, you know, the sheet pan. Oh yeah, that melted cheese. This looks real great. This is great. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and get a picture, and then we're gonna have that taste test. All right, guys, so it's time for that taste test. Hey, y'all remember that ranch dressing that we made in the last video? That homemade ranch dressing? This is it right here. This is what we're gonna use as a dipping sauce. All right. All right, so we're going ahead and just gonna go ahead and pour some of this in this little cup right here. Okay. See that? Oh yeah, you see that? Go and dip it in there just like so. Oh yeah. Go and get y'all a bite of that. Go and get a bite of that. And ranch dripping just like that. See how it tastes. Look at that. It's hot, man. It's real good. Oh yeah. That's it right there. Let me get a napkin. Oh yeah, so bacon wrapped stuffed potatoes, okay? Yeah, it's a really great appetizer, entree, dinner, whatever you want to call it. It's amazing. You know, you got those green onions, you add that cheese, you know what I mean? And then you dip it in that ranch, wrapped around in that bacon, all right? I just think you cook it at the right time, in the right temperature, 450, 45 minutes, and this will make a great appetizer, all right? All right, guys, if you want this recipe, you can just go to my website, quickeatswithreliable.com. That's all you got to do. And you already know, if it don't look good, I ain't eating it.